Well, tonight we continue to cover sharpshooters helping to remove the deer population in Worthington. City Council there already approved the program, which started at the beginning of the year.
But there are some folks there who are not too happy about it, and they made their voices heard at tonight's City Council meeting. 10 TV's Libby Cathy is live in Worthington tonight with what was said there. Libby.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff, Yolanda. When Worthington City Council met here tonight, even though it wasn't on the agenda, about a dozen residents turned up ready to push back on that deer removal program.
I received a letter that you will be opening a shooting gallery within 200 feet of my home. This policy, I don't care about your underlying objectives, it's being pursued with an East German flair.
I am concerned for the safety of my family, including my pets.
Would you vote for it now, knowing what you know about resident concerns?
Worthington City Council responding Monday to resident criticism of its new deer removal program.
Safety to be the highest priority in implementing this program. So there are a lot of emotions around this issue. It's a challenging issue.
The meeting coming hours after the city filed a motion to dismiss a lawsuit challenging the program.
We believe that the vast majority of our community wants fewer deer, and this is an effective way to do that. And we also believe that we have the legal standing we need to implement the program.
Worthington resident Kevin Callanan filed the lawsuit last month to stop the operation from happening around his home.
My wife contacted the deer task force, and they stated that they couldn't guarantee our kids would not see deer shot. And that's not right.
A Franklin County judge granted him a temporary restraining order, something the city is asking be taken away.
I would like them to pause this here and think about what they're doing here and maybe consider the neighbors of these properties. I think the city needs to be more transparent. I think the city needs to go back and determine what the people really want here.
He feels residents were misled.
The surveys did not go into detail about the fact that they were going to be using people's yards.
Is the council hearing these new concerns, and what are you all doing about it?
As we are nearing the actual implementation, we have heard some concerns from people about the concept of removing deer in the community in the way that we have proposed. So we are listening to their concerns. We also hear from many people in our community who want the deer removed, who are anxious that we haven't moved quicker, and are fully supportive of the program because they have had actual experiences of injuries either to people or to pets associated with deer interactions.
Residents at Monday's meeting tell us they're not happy with the city's response.
I would love to find properties that we can utilize effectively spread throughout this community where the deer are spread out that are far away from residences. They just don't exist throughout the community.
And Callanan, that resident challenging this program in court, is set to have a hearing on Wednesday afternoon. Reporting live in Worthington, Libby Cathy, 10 TV News.